All right, for the second part of solving equations with addition and subtraction, the directions are going to be just a tiny bit different. So we're still going to solve each inequality like we did before, but we're also going to justify each step. So you're going to want to make sure on homework that you do this step, and I will show you how to do it. So first off, when we're solving an inequality, we want to make sure that we have like terms all on one side put together. So for instance, I have this 7y and this negative 6y. I can put them together since they're on the same side, and I can do 7 minus 6, which is going to give me 1y or just y, and then bring down the plus 8, and then this is less than 24. And then I can go ahead and subtract 8 from both sides. And I get y less than 16. So that's the first part of the problem, is solving it. The second part is to just go through and justify what actually happened. So for the first step, we put the 7y and the negative 6y together. We call this combine like terms. And then we were here and we subtracted 8 to both sides. We'll put subtract 8. And then we got the answer. So when it says to justify, it's just meaning to write off to the side in words what you did. Let's try another one. We have 1/3 plus x minus 2/3 less than or equal to 0. So same thing, we're looking for like terms. These both have numbers with no variables. So we're going to do a 1/3 minus 2/9. For this problem though, we will need to do a tiny bit of work since we don't have common denominators. So 1/3 and then minus 2/9. We need common denominators here, so we're going to multiply the 1/3 top and bottom by 3. We need the bottoms to match. So that is going to end up giving us a 3/9 minus 2/9. And now that my denominators are the same, that's going to give me a 1/9. 3 minus 2 is 1, and you keep the bottom the same. So 1/3 minus 2/9 is going to simplify to be 1/9, bring down the plus x, less than or equal to 0. And then I will subtract 1/9 to both sides. I get x less than or equal to negative 1/9. So again, that's the first part of the problem. Now we go back and we figure out what we actually did to get that. So the same thing, we combine like terms. You could also, instead of saying combine like terms, you could say that we added fractions, because our like terms were fractions in this case, so something like that. And then our next step was we subtracted 1/9 to both sides, so subtract 1/9. And then that completes the problem. All right, one more example, then you guys should be good to go for homework. So again, looking for like terms, you have these two, the negative 2y and the positive 3y that are on the same side. Negative 2 plus 3 is going to be a positive 1. So y minus 6 greater than or equal to 12. And then you will add 6 to both sides, giving you y greater than or equal to 18. So that's going to be our answer. And then we're going to go back and explain what we did. So the same steps, we combine like terms. So combine like terms. And then we added 6 to both sides, so add 6. And that completes the notes for today.